My name is Rajdeep Ranawat, and I started my brand way back in 2004. Before that, I graduated in 2000 from NIFT. I don't obviously like to make anything boring, anything dull, but I also know that the clientele today is very conscious about their figure and about the body type. And I like to make very simple cuts and simple clothes, but I can only make them look different and special by using my artistic skills in terms of color combinations and textures and prints or whatever it is. So that's what I've sort of learned all my while in Europe and in America, and that's what I sort of try to show in my own branding. I love nature. It's such a mentor for me as an inspiration. So nature being an inspiration for color and for motifs, that's my main forte, and that's what I sort of portray in my clothing. Everybody doesn't need to follow fashion just because something is in trend. And for us, we never basically follow a trend, because at the end of the day, it's the designers who actually create a trend. And for any fashion week, when I'm making a collection, I don't really see that what is the current trend of the season. You try to create a trend, and what you're comfortable within your own barricade of inspiration and your look and your individual perspective to what you think about design and clothing and fashion. So I stick within that, and I don't think anything can be changed, but I can definitely tell the clientele, stop following trends blindly, whether it suits you or not. Be comfortable in what you wear, be comfortable in what you're purchasing, and that's about it. I mean, just stop following one designer or two designers if they're getting very famous. Like the whole all you want is just wardrobes and wardrobes filled with them. I feel the young lot, basically, they are being nurtured by good colleges and education, but I feel they need a lot of training before they get out practicing their own brand or into the field. So I would suggest they get some internships or some sort of work under a designer or a multi-brand sort of a factory. Work for like 3 to 5 years, get some experience, and then realize whether it's worth it for them, whether they can actually deal with the stress of the laborers, whether they can deal with the stress of losses. There are many ups and downs in the business, so it's very difficult to start any business, but be sure if that's exactly what you want to do for the rest of your life, or if you're going to change your field just because you're stressed out with the problems that you have, then it's not worth it.